What's up guys, this is Valorian Chessity in here with the chess video about the famous opening from the Italian game known as the fried liver attack, and this is a totally crazy opening. So without further ado, let's check it out. Here, white opens with and I forgot to mention this, to apply this trick you must be white, remember that. So you open with e4. Now comes e5, king's pawn opening, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, and this is known as the Italian game. And now knight to f6. This is a crucial move, and now you can go on and apply your trap. Here you play knight to g5, and this f7 pawn is attacked twice by the knight and the bishop, and there's no good way to defend it by any pieces. So the move here is d5. Now comes e takes d5, tempo on the knight, and here black is a pawn down, and to equalize, obviously your opponent will play knight takes d5, and here you can play stunning move knight takes f7, and now the queen is under attack, the rook is under attack, and black is just helpless. He must play the move king takes f7. You here play queen f3 check, attacking the knight and checking the king. So here there are various moves for your opponent. For example, if he plays king to g8, you play bishop takes d5, queen takes d5, queen takes d5, bishop e6 check, and bishop takes e6 with a beautiful checkmate. And now after queen to f3, if your opponent goes with his king to these squares like e8, e7 and g6, you can obviously just take bishop takes d5. So the best move here for black would be king to e6. And here you just put extra pressure on the spin piece with the move knight to c3, and here your opponent has two moves, that is knight to e7 and knight to b4. And here first let's see knight to b4, and after knight to b4, not only your opponent supports this d5 knight but also attacks this c2 pawn, and here this rook is very inactive and you have a completely crazy attacking position. So why not go for sack and mate mode? No, reverse gear mode to be specific. So here you play a3, and now comes knight takes c2 check, king d1, you sacrifice this lazy rook sitting on a1, and now you just start the show with the move knight takes d5. Now your opponent plays king to d6, and you're in the hurry to open up the position, and you play the move d4. Now your opponent can't take e takes d4 because bishop f4 check is totally crazy. So he would play bishop to e6, and now you play rook d1, and this is all out attacking, and your opponent can't withstand this. So that position after knight to c3, you look into another variation, that is knight to e7. Here you would play the d4, and here your opponent cannot take e takes d4 because that is the sneaky little move queen e4, and this king can't go anywhere to defend this knight. And here, for example, if king to d6, then knight takes d5 wins, and just see this. Now after d4, the best move for black is c6, and here you play the bishop g5, pin the defender of the pin piece, that's the d5 knight, and now your opponent would for sure want to kick this bishop away from the square and would play h6. So you happily capture bishop takes e7, bishop takes e7, and here you play the stunning move queenside castles, and this rook is eyeing its feet on the d8 square, and from this position you should be able to continue the game in great style and finish it off. So there's another better move instead of knight takes d5 in this position, and that is knight to a5. But here no worries, you just play bishop b5 check, and here if bishop d7 you play queen to e2, and after bishop takes b5, queen takes b5, this knight is helpless. So after bishop b5 check, the best move for black is c6, you play d takes c6, b takes c6, and now queen f3, pinning this pawn and preventing c takes b5. And that's it for today guys, and see you next time with more interesting chess videos. Until then, it's Pranav and team from Valorian Chessery signing off.